NPLRD Network y AIB Electromuebles presentan lo mejor del juego de ayer.
For Alex Bregman.
Center field, fairly deep. Mullins racing back and on and just like that, hands out a souvenir.
Framber Valdez, today he's back on the mound as he continues to set records, hoping today to tie a major.
Center hit well. Mullins going back by Altuve. Just right and straight away center.
First two on here, the bottom of the fourth.
Left fielder Austin Hayes, the batter. Grounded out his last time up.
First pitch into right field, base hit. One run's in. Here comes Hayes. He's going to score. And the Orioles have tied it up at 2. Oh, he's pumped up down at first.
Third, nobody out, 2 for Baltimore. 2-2 game. Mateo at the plate.
Check swing. This is going to get a run in. Valdez flips the first. Gets the out there. Very good. Steve Tucker looking up. It's gone. On the flight court.
This year to a left-hander.
Goes in a second with a 2-run double, and it is 5-4 Baltimore.
Yeah, they're going to bring in Perez to face Alvarez.
There's a base hit to left field.
Here's Bregman. Hit in the air, down the right field line.
Astros do go to a new
third base. Marias has it and throws him out for an inning. Time to stretch at Camden Yards. Birds up a run.
And the Orioles have the first 2 on.
Second.
Yeah. Of course, a lot of moving parts on this play.
It's going to be Gunnar Henderson, pinch hitting for Robinson Trinos. A 1-0. 3 hits. Great play by Gurriel. That ball was hitting no man's land. Gurriel came sharp.
ball's going to drop in fair territory. Alvarez will be held up at third. Game at 7.
Big man was moving, and there was nothing going to stop him.
A 3-hit night for Ryan Mountcastle, and it's going to bring up Andy Santander.
2-2, high fly.
9 RBIs for the year. Chance to become the second. Nothing New York. Well, he's only made 9 starts in 2022, but Jacob.
And there's another walk. How about that? The fact that DeGrom not only in this inning, but in a game. How about back-to-back? It's the first. McNeil misplayed his head. Angel Hernandez is now into it with Jacob DeGrom. Angel Hernandez has put himself in the middle of this game. Not sure how it happened, but I like how this happened. Hanging slide piece, wallop. Got his feet kind of crossed. And this one is grounded to second. It's going to get a run home. The A's have come back to tie it. RBI ground out by Capel. Slide, the A's take the lead. Langalaire's digging for 2. He's got him.
Back is Canna, still going back onto the track at the wall. He leaps and it.
Right field, headed for the wall, and he caught it.
The catch and the inning is over.
So 2 outs with Machine now at second base. Here's Seth Brown. RBI opportunity for Brown with 2 away.
1-2 pitch. Capel swings. It's a fly ball to shallow right. Hustling in his rough, still coming. Goes into a dive, and he can't. His first career 3-base hit. Have a day, a home run, a fantastic catch in right field. He's driven in 2, an elite triple on Matt Ottavino here in the.
And there's 2 strikeouts for Drew Rasmussen to start the third.
He drops it right under the swing. Jackie Bradley Jr., his eyes get big. He thinks that ball's hanging. I can go up and get it.
Blue Jays, Rays, scoreless. Alek Manoah has faced the minimum so far. 2-2, swing and a miss. He goes after a high fastball. Manoah's got his second strikeout of the day. 1 down to open up the third.
There was not. Has struck out the first 2 here in the third inning. 3 strikeouts now for.
They truly have a scoring chance.
Ground ball.
And that's now 12 in a row.
Puts it high and deep to right. This ball is up and off the wall. Merrifield digging for second. Right from the box because that ball's going to ricochet. So interesting move tonight off of Rasmussen.
Here it comes. Swing ground ball to the hole at short. Franco's got it. His throw will be to first base in time for the out. Guerrero got an excellent jump and was going to get to second. So Wander, knowing who was running, recognized he had plenty of time, and he threw Kirk out.
Randy Arozarena will be the hitter. Popped a fastball into left center for a double at 108 plus.
Yes, and locked up. Get out of here and down! A 3-run home run by Whit Merrifield again on the first pitch.
Told you he is going to come up in some big situations for the Blue Jays. He's swinging a hot bat. He's going to come up with some big hits. And that's a big hit for the Blue Jays. They needed that. After the Hansen pinch hit, walk, he doesn't waste any.
He swings and grounds it right at short. Swanson fields it, flips to second.
Man, they needed something like that. Something to be able to put them out front. They've trailed this whole series. Talk about only scored 1 run, and after Ozuna lining out on that play, the break has been the opposite field. You having trouble seeing the ball. You got a pitcher kind of working you out the way. I mean, stays through it beautifully. He knew it was gone, too, right when he hit it.
And his lone trip to the plate against Bailey Falter. Lifted. One's gone. Into the first row for Michael Harris.
Up. So strong that the ball just keeps going. Schwarber ran out of
deals. That's fought off into center field. That'll bloop in for a base hit. Here comes Arcia to score.
Not yet allowed a hit. And Paul Bird, this is exactly what everybody in Brave.
Swing and a fly ball hit the left center field, but Ozuna's there. He's
steady. That's what they need right there. They need Bryce to get they need the field.
It ends at 0 for 14 for Bryce.
First and third, 1 down for Nick Maton. Minter is up in the pen.
A.J. Minter, Jeff, as you see, has been a fair.
Farmer up to second. A single for Pitt.
Under the glove of Lopez and trickle into right field. Renfroe will stop at second, but now back-to-back singles.
About that.
0-2 is on the ground. Is hit in the air towards that shift, but over the head of the second baseman Lopez, and it falls into right center. That's a base. They need the tag. Short of bag, and the tag there from Lopez. Narvaez tried to stutter step but pause, and Lopez still got him. Double play on the forced tag, 3-4.
Hunter Renfroe now gets an opportunity. He hit a laser to right. Swinging a
hanging slider. We talked about in the first at bat, he's at his best when he's shooting the fastball to the opposite field into the middle of the field, and that allows him to stay back.
Under the gap in right center field. Extra bases for Andrew McCutchen. That one got him. Just did clip the jersey of Luis Urias, and he is going to be aboard. That is the 101st batter hit by this Reds pitching staff. 4th inning for the Brewers.
Nice at bat here by Omar Narvaez.
Brewers the lead. And now Renfroe hits one in the air to left. Backing up, warning track at the wall, and that one goes. Second and as many at bats for Hunter Renfroe. 27 home runs on the season now. Well, he's got 5, and it's 8-1.
4 hits for Hunter Renfroe.
Hard ground ball through, base hit. Fairchild scores. Aquino
Quickly scoot into the right field corner beneath the foul pole. Yaz heading for
Jill, Jay, Anthony, Emily, there's 12 of them here. Great play he made.
Crawford hammers one. Base hit in front of Varsho. Man, did he hit that one hard.
The first walk issued by Kelly, and that's good.
Varsho comes up throwing.
Throw home. It's on line, not in time.
He may have had him right there, but I think the fact that there's 2
other runners. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on a high fastball. So Merrill Downs
through the hole.
Thomas a ground ball to first, and the throw to the plate. They'll get the out there. Safe. Bart didn't have the plate. He wants to make a tag on Varsho, and Varsho got in according to Jerry Meals.
It's a force play at the
plate. I thought he had his foot of the
steps right around the base. All Joey Bart has to do is put his foot on the
loaded with 1 out for Carson Kelly. Center field for Slater coming in. Walker coming home. Throw way off line. Comes Alec Thomas. Geraldo Perdomo makes it 5-1.
What a shot! Adios, pelota!
Corner. And Walker's on the move.
Coming. You could tell the fans were into it, whether they be Cardinal fans or Dodgers fans. Dan, something special and something I truly don't believe we'll ever see again.
Incomplete agreement. It was a remarkable, magical.
It's over.
Jordan Montgomery's on the mound tonight for Montgomery. Sinker used the force.
Yes, he did. First base umpire Lance Barksdale says so, and that's the 2nd strikeout of the inning for Kershaw. There's strike 3. So Kershaw strikes out 3, gives up a single, and after an end
of the year, Will Smith in the first, Trace Thompson in the second, and the Dodgers have a 2-0 lead.
A long distance indeed. Return to sender. Address unknown.
Ear to ear as he arrives.
The dream came true. How many times he dreamed about that in the backyard of playing in the sandlots.
This is now Bellinger's 6th year. Left center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Baseball and RBIs.
Betts is 0 for 2, and now he is 1 for 3. Bangs nice slider. It's the 6th strikeout of the game for Kershaw. 1 out, 1 on. In the 6th, Arenado coming up.
Arenado hits it high. Arenado. At 7 years, he's done that.
Tonight for the Rangers, it'll be his 25th start of the season. You can see. And throws him out by a step.
And that brings up Corey Seager.
Control delivers that one hammered out to left field. It gets down, bangs off the fence, and sealed. That's a base hit.
A 2-out single for Hub, and it brings Josh Smith to the plate.
High pop. Left side deep right field, but Oscar Gonzalez goes back.
Who gets there in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Glenn Otto. He is now retired at 12 straight.
Bottom of the 4th inning underway. It's 1-0 Texas, and Jonah Heim, the designated hitter, leading things off.
The 0-2. That one hoping to maybe catch someone off guard. Didn't work. So fielder's choice, it goes 5-4, and that brings up Leody Taveras.
And he'll shoot this one out over third.
Out. That's number 3 for Quantrill. Field, back is Smith. He's out of room. It's out of here. Oscar Gonzalez ties the game with his 10th.
Out for the first out of the inning. There's a pop-up to Seager for the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder Rosario around second on his way to third, in sliding with a triple. Unbelievable. Ahmed Rosario, a league leading.
He leaves with a man at third in a 1-1 ball game, and Brock Burke coming on. Bouncer right side of the infield, and that'll be an easy hop for Semien. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. This game's still tied at 1.
Not really a big deal. Lead here in the 7th on a pair of solo home runs tonight. Who's had a nice year for Texas. Coming out of the bullpen, Oscar Gonzalez, the hitter, and he lines the first pitch to deep center. Taveras back, track, wall, gone! Up.
2 on and 2.
Reach, 106 hits.
That ball is 2 in the bottom of the 1st. Oh, yeah. Pasquantino waiting for a pitch that he can drive. What does he get?
Double from Jared Kelnick.
Bell will stop at second base with a 1-out double.
Here's right fielder Drew Waters.
And put another runner at third with 1 out. Drew Waters drives in Kyle Isbell.
And first. Yeah, Salvador. No question about it. Salvador Perez was hit by Logan Gilbert. And on the first pitch, with 2 outs and the bases empty, Casali wears one. Let's see if Warren. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, there's their warning.
And that'll bring up third baseman Ty France. So the Mariners have the tying run aboard at first base.
There you go. Rykford held, and Ty France makes him pay. Casali limps across the dish. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. He strikes out Melendez.
2 outs. The batter will be Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground, third base side and through. Here's Waters.
Raleigh, and the Mariners have tied this baby up at 5-5. Big guy. Pitch hit, single pitch hit, home run.
And they got him at second base. Jared Kelnick with the hose in center. Cut him down. 1 out.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Now looking for a solid base hit to give the Mariners a lead. 5-5 tie.
To score, and Cal Raleigh, he tied it in the 6th, lead in Kansas City.
Swinging a ground ball, bounces off and Keller to the second baseman Lopez. His throw to first in time for the out, throw down second. Safe at second, diving back to the bag.
Cy Young Award.
2 men away here in the top of the 1st inning. Joey Meneses swings and drives one to deep right to straightaway right field. Over the 6-foot wall to the right of the Nationals bullpen. Just the 8th home run. Voigt standing in.
Voigt ground to the right of the first baseman, up with the Diaz, underhand to Sandy, covering for the
42 at third base.
2-strike pitch to Anderson, is shot into center. One's have a man at first, 1 out, bottom of the 1st, and here's Garrett Cooper.
Nice single, just like that. You don't have to hit a screaming line drive. Sometimes it can be a bloop, but if you make contact, you give yourself a chance. A good effort all around.
And now we go to the 2nd and lone deep.
And at 100 miles an hour, he freezes Lane Thomas. First strikeout of the night for Sandy Alcantara.
2 up, 2 gone in the 3rd inning. And now we'll see what Luis Garcia gets done against Alcantara.
Another strikeout for Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy's picking up some speed. The lead to 3-1.
Boy, De La Cruz, my goodness. Jumping on the first pitch, crushing.
This one just barely cleared it. Lorenzo De La Cruz, a double and a homer. 12 2/3 innings pitched. 0-2 to Robles is in there for strike 3 call. Call looking at swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 for Sandy. It's his 6th double on the year.
Thomas has fanned twice. He's 0 for 3.
2-2. In the 8th, he's fanned 11 tonight, and he's got a 4-1 lead after 8. And he's going to be done after 8 innings here tonight. Sandy tonight, 8 innings, 3 hits, a single, a double, and a homer. He's got an RBI and run scored. A triple here, he'd have the first cycle.
Take a good look. You won't see it for long. And Ryan lines it out of the ballpark, his 18th of the year.
Man, that was him back into the gap. This one will stay in the yard. And Trent gets to the spot, reaches.
Fish ends the first inning. 1-0 Rockies.
9-1-2 for the Padres.
Michael Tolley at first base. Holding at third is
Manny Machado will stand in with Nola at third base, and now 2 down.
Machado lines one down the left field line. That's a fair ball headed to the corner. Nola will score from third as Machado heads to second base. It's an RBI double, and the Padres have tied.
To beat Cronenworth, I'll just fire it to first.
Daza grounds out for the second time tonight, 2 away.
There's just not a
2. And a swing and a miss. Darvish able to strike out Tolia for the second.
Counts for you, Darvish, after the lead walk to Charlie Blackmon here in the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the order, Dirksen Profar.
Profar through the right side quickly into right field, a base hit. Slides over to knock it down, but Profar's headed for third. Heading for second is Soto, and he is safe. And it's second and third.
the last guy to get a hit off Hugh Darvish.
This ball's well hit to left field by Bouchard, and it is off the
fastball as he gets McMahon for the second time tonight.
Nice effort for Chad Kuhl tonight.
2 outs and a man at first base, and Justin Lawrence will come on. 0-2 pitch and a swing and miss. Strike 3 held on by the catcher.
To turn around first, he's going to try for it. Daza fires to second, not even close. Almost hit his cutoff man in the feet.
So back-to-back, here comes the throw, and Soto will be safe. 2 more runs for the Padres. They take a 5-2 lead. Huge RBIs for Jake Cronenworth.
3rd straight outing for Justin. He's given up at least 1. So Chad Smith will be summoned from the bullpen.
And under the glove of the shortstop Newman and into left field.
Right-handed hitter, so too Rodolfo Castro looks, and Morel keeps chasing, and it hits the base of the wall, and Reynolds had to hold. And he gets to third on the.
Yeah, with 2 outs, a man aboard, and Christopher Morel on the ground. Quiroz backhand, strong throw in time. Pretty good play. Esteban Quiroz.
Pop up, and that's a nice play by Castro. Quiroz robbed Ji-Hwan Bae of a hit himself last night in the 6th, so Castro makes sure he.
Another slider on the 2-1 pitch.
Hit that hard.
Christopher Morel is coming up. Oviedo works his motion, a breaking ball call. Pirates up 1-0. It'll bring up the left fielder, Greg Allen.
And they're at second and third.
Oh, this is good. Wait.
Miley okay?
Miley's hurt.
Something happened with his back. He's coming right out. An unfortunate.
One of those situations. Anybody.
And his first couple of RBIs. Watch him run.
Strike zone.
And Jack Sawinski will pinch hit for Diego Castillo. Runner goes. And a fly ball to.
And the batter now will be Patrick Wisdom.
He is
77.
getting close. And a ground ball, first pitch swinging. Bouncing ball. Castro.
Evan Sheets, see you later. A 2-run blast for Harold Castro, and the Tigers have a 2-0 lead early.
He's able to hold the bag, so a steal for Willie Castro. And if you can hook the bag with your left hand, you're going to. Sox will take that with 1 away.
Ground ball to short. Baez flips to second, just strong through 3.
White Sox got to him last weekend.
But so far, he's had the upper hand.
But all of a sudden, he is kind of comes out of the chute running, and he never hesitated going around first.
Candelario did. The Tigers have a runner in scoring position. Jimenez deep to left.
They go back to back.
Gavin Sheets with all for the Sox.
Ground ball left side, Candelario. There you go, inning over, but we're tied at 2.
So Castro has a chance to break this 2-2 tie
tonight.
Well, Harold, we call him Hitting Harold, and there's a reason for that.
If you believe in momentum, it has shifted back in favor of Detroit. Jake Diekman, he gets the 7, and he gets the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. And Tucker Barnhart shoots one to right for a Riley Green. Base hit up the middle. A 3-hit night for Riley Green. 4-2 thanks to Riley Green's RBI single here in the 7th. Baez a single for 3 with a run scored tonight. In the air, deep right center field. Pollock chasing, still traveling. 3-run bomb for Javi.
Streak yesterday with a 1-for-4 and an RBI. The RBI number 90 on his season.
Popped up over the center fielder's head, and then they got some bad luck. They mean the Twins and Gio Urshela. You see here a little slider.
Catch is made. Both runners will move up. Sanchez drives in a run. His 54 still lead 2-0.
Top of the order, Jose Miranda. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hitting the ball to right center both times. And that'll get Correa to the plate with 2 men on.
And the Twins lead 3-0.
Well, I thought you'd get some fastball by there. That's you're not going to do that too often against Carlos Correa.
Mike Trout has an opportunity with 1 away. 2-2. And Trout rips that one into left. That should get the Angels on the score. In third and only 1 gone. 1-2 pitch. It's the fastball up to 3. Shohei Ohtani cashes in. RBI's number 91 and
have tied it up with a 3-run 3rd inning. Duffy, Tice, and Moniak will hit against Joe Ryan. On the outside edge, and Duffy is a strikeout victim for the 2nd time.
The opposite field, it chases Cave, still on the run. Oh, and he clanks it!
And it's fair, and that goes into the stands. Could be a 2-base error.
Wow! And it is a 2-base error charged to
Correa sets, low throw, dug out by left of board. It's still 4-3. Here's Sanchez, drove in a run with a fly ball in the 1st.
And the pitch. Swung on, hit on a 3-0 pitch. And the Twins now.
July with an injured shoulder. Since then, he's made 11 starts and is also bouncing ball toward the middle. Puts a quick end. Red Sox first. Everyone on their feet. Taken for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3 pitches to finish Judge. Labor took 4th time. He will touch them all, as the late, great Dick Enberg used to say. Feast or famine. Now it's the young catcher, Reese McGuire.
I'm starting to think Mr. McGuire likes this ballpark. That's the 2nd one he's hit in this series.
Switch hit bats, exactly the number of at-bats Babe Ruth had in 1927 when he hit 60. Here is a high drive to center field, but of the distance. Almonte tucks it away.
He should be throwing a slider here because Torres will take fastballs, especially lately, the other way. The right side wide open.
Sure is. And the Yankees take the lead. That is the Yankees' 240th team home run. They lead the majors. It matches, the reason we mention it, it matches the total of the 19. Fans don't like it. Yanging. Walks him on 4 pitches to load the bases. Casas had an opposite field home run in the 2nd.
I would let Casas swing right here, Bob. 3-0.
A moot point. Ball 4. Walks in a run. And now Aaron Boone, with right-handed hitter, will go to his bullpen for Trevino. Bases loaded. 2 outs now. Bouncing ball games are left in the regular season schedule.
NPLRD Network, la plataforma de proyección y manejo de los nuevos prospectos y futuras estrellas del béisbol. Suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube NPLRDNetWORKOF. Síguenos en todas las redes sociales. NPLRDNetwokok.